Look at this orange. Try to touch it. I'll
Mm.
get to it. What do you feel?
I'm too far away to feel anything right now.
Okay.
I'm all alone right here, right now.
Look at your hands, at your feet.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm wearing. I have something on my left arm.
Okay. Look closer. Tell me what it is.
Okay. It looks like something that may be my vital signs. Says PO.OX 97. Under that, it says 131. Then it has a line under it. And it says 78.
Okay. So is it a device?
On it like a circle and then a pointer, and it's aiming right where I'm looking.
Okay. So it just reads your vitals. Look at yourself, like look how you're dressed. You can get out of this body. Just observe from above.
We're on the same place before.
Plane or astral platform? No,
I'm standing on a platform and I'm looking down onto two. It looks like there's 2 stories below me.
Okay. What is down there? Can you see?
It looks like almost like a security center. Like there's half an oval, and then there is a human looking at 2 screens, almost like a security station.
Okay. Yeah. Okay,
And
go.
I'm going to try to walk around now. It's like a walk around, you know. Okay, so I'm walking down some stairs right now. Which way do you want me to look, right or left?
Just pick a side. Just go what attracts you. I'm kind of following you,
Okay.
but I feel like you're gonna go to the right.
Well, I'm looking to the left, and there's a. It looks like requires a.
Some passage point, some point where they check something.
Some sort of password to get in. I feel like I need to put my head up to it or my hand. But it's green. I feel like I can get through it.
It scans you. It recognizes your patterns. Yeah.
I'm gonna go left.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm putting my hand up to it. And it's making a sound like a denial. Access denied. I'm looking down now. And I'm putting my face up to it. Oh, the door's just open.
Walk into the door.
There are beings on the left and the right side. Nobody's paying attention to me at all.
Yeah, because you're invisible to them, just energy.
They look like they're studying something.
Get closer. Look what they're studying.
Okay, I'm going in the left room. I feel like I'm almost hovering above them. I'm nothing to them.
Right, because you're just energy. Consciousness.
It's one of them is a whole lot taller than the other.
How do they look like?
Not human. No hair. It's funny because they're wearing lab coats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Skin color. How does a face just resemble?
It's very, not gray, just an off-white. Like a very white with no hair.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And they seem to be discussing something about like a sample. I'm trying to look at the sample, but it's too small. But it's microscopic.
Right. Mm-hmm.
They still can't see me.
You can forward and see what they the notes they write down, or go into their system and see what notes they took, that sample.
They're not writing anything. It's like they're thinking things and it just appears on a clear piece of glass.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like an iPad. And
I don't know. It looks like an iPad, but with no.
But it's glass.
Those
It doesn't have anything. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they're not even talking to each other. But what they're looking at looks almost just very yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many do you see of them?
2.
See the third one, actually. Yep.
Just 2. One of them is a lot bigger than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like one of them is like, it's almost like a father and child studying paper or something.
Look to the side where the wall is. Like, there's the one that it's kind of can just go through the walls. It's almost like an imprint of him. Get close. I see the one kind of like monitoring the rooms, walking in and out. So.
Oh, okay. I don't see anybody walking.
Yeah, they just show up. Just like click and they show up and then they're gone.
Okay. I'm going to leave this room because they're not doing anything really interesting.
Right. Yeah, I can fast forward to something.
I mean, they're just studying something I can't see.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And on the wall, I can see above me, it says L1.
Mm-hmm. Room number?
A little bit more up, I'm looking to the right of me, and it says L2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a human just walked by me, and he was wearing a blue suit.
You can talk to him. You can stop him and talk to him telepathically. Ask him.
He just left the security clearance.
Okay. In a blue suit, like a jumpsuit.
No, I'm talking like he was wearing like a suit with, it looked like something from the Air Force.
Mm-hmm.
It was blue, had chevrons on the side, and he looked like he was like he had just gone through this every day.
Yeah. Look at this facility from above. Like you can go up.
Above?
Yeah, above and see the kind of like the shape of it, or does it have a name?
It's weird. It's a little bit like not flat. It's elliptical.
Mm-hmm.
It's elliptical, and the color is almost like an orangish, bright reddish. But I did look over. Oh, I'm looking over to the left. It looks like a skylight almost.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. There's a blue sky, a little bit darker than ours.
Okay.
Nobody's in there, but it looks like somebody stays there. There's a sink. But there's no handles.
Mm-hmm. So this platform, look for the closest planet. What is the closest one would be to this one you're observing, right?
I see Saturn. It's gotta be. I see a planet with a ring around it. Looking right out.
Make sure it is Saturn, because there are a lot of planets have rings, like energy rings around them.
I don't know. The only one I know is Saturn. I'm assuming it's Saturn. It looks, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at it, and it's just like in a billion little bright white dots around everywhere. But I do see the ring, and I see some of those little white dots coming to and from.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they're not doing anything special, to be honest.
Okay, so if you don't see anything important there, let's just go to Area 51 when you were there. On the count of 3, you'll just go there. 1, 2, 3. And it just opens.
I'm outside the gate. Are you sure I can go back here?
What is that? Sorry?
I'll be shot if I do.
No, you can go. You're just in your energy body. You can go anywhere you want, open anything you want. Just go through it, hover over it like a bird. Sure? Oh yeah. I do it all the time.
I'm looking at a sign right now that says authorized deadly force
right
to be used.
Yeah, but you're not in your physical body, you're in your energy body, so it doesn't apply to you.
Okay. I'm going through. I see a runway, just like you would see it in the airport. Wow, I'm moving fast. Okay, there's almost a 4-way intersection. There's no signs up or anything. Where am I supposed to go?
Just look for any buildings, anything on the surface. You just go towards it to check it out.
Okay. Wow, there's something taking off over here. something like I've never seen.
Mm.
And it's not it's taken off straight up.
Mm-hmm. Look, what is the shape?
It looks like like a giant Dorito.
Mm-hmm.
There are a few life jackets standing around it. It's just hovering about maybe 60 feet in the air.
Okay. What color is it?
Oh, it's jet black.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Did
if
it
you
come?
would see this thing at night or anything,
Mm-hmm.
it would be it would cover the stars easy.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably 100 feet, 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just sitting there, no noise, no nothing, and it's nighttime outside. Well, there's a few lights outside of they're like guard lights outside the guard shacks, but that's it.
Okay. And look, so where did you see it before it took off? Was it in the hangar? Was it on the surface without it, or from where did it come from?
I saw it right over here whenever I was looking at the intersection.
Mm-hmm.
There's a four-way intersection, and it is right at about 1 o'clock of that intersection.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can tell you. And they are writing notes. I see two guys writing notes. Humans, regular size.
Right. How are they dressed? What's the uniform?
White lab coats.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are two. It looks like there are two uniformed gentlemen standing there also observing.
Yeah. What are the color of those?
Green with tan. I mean,
Yeah, like military camouflage type thing.
it looks like Air Force, to be honest.
Look at this signature.
Yeah. Look at what?
Look at the logo or any badges. Do you have anything like this?
Nothing. 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 Not even the Velcro that they're supposed to put it on.
Like those numbers and stuff. Okay. Then go to the place where you can go down, like under the ground.
Oh, okay. I saw that. Well, I saw something that looked like an elevator, so I'm going back now. I'm making a right. There are two guards there, but they cannot see me.
Yes, they cannot. You don't have a physical body.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
why.
they would have shot at me if they would have. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I'm going down, but not on the elevator. It's like I'm going through the elevator.
Right. What is the shape of the elevator? How does it look?
Oh, it's square. And I feel like that if you were to make a noise with it, it would make like
Do you feel like you're going through many levels underground?
On the wall it says 11.
Okay. Get off when it stops.
I'm on 5.
Okay. Yeah, you can get out and just go explore what they have on that level.
Okay. I'm pushing through. I'm not walking with my feet.
I know, hovering over.
Like with my abdomen first, I feel like I'm
propelled.
Yeah. Okay, I'm making it right. I'm looking at a picture. This is going to sound crazy. It's a picture of Alice in Wonderland.
What's the significance of this? What comes first to mind?
There's a quote on the wall. It says, hold on. It's a picture of Alice and she's looking in a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And it says looking glass. I don't know what it means, but and there's a big I guess circular. It doesn't look like a circle though. It's like it has edges. It's like a circle with edges. And it has in the middle of it like a navigation system. And that's all I can see. There's nobody else here. It's black all around me.
Okay, perfect. So disconnect from this one and just go to the moment where you've been there in a physical body.
I've never been here in a physical body.
Okay, have you been here before in just like consciousness? Would they use you in some cloned body?
Not that I remember. No, where I was, all I can remember is in San Antonio. I was in Fort Sam Houston.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember going down 4 levels with a captain and meeting a lieutenant. And I remember the security it took half an hour to get through security. And I remember finally getting through. I walked into a room. It looked like what I was suspicious of was it was double glass. It's, one-way or two-way glass mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember being asked about a 20-year commitment. They said, this is a 20-year commitment. And I remember going down there every day. And I worked with a Lieutenant Colonel Rosado and a Sergeant James Truitt. And some of the samples that we got we call them fillets.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them, none of them were like anything on Earth. Some of them look like plant life, and we call it the LTT, the live tissue terminal. It was all live tissue. And whenever we were outside of there, everybody knew it existed. But we all thought it was just training for combat casualties. I didn't know it was something dealing with something literally out of this
world. Okay. Okay, these are your memories. You're just remembering going through them?
Yes, I'm remembering all this step by step.
Do you remember going into one room And then it's like a blackout, and then you end up in a different location?
Yes. I remember going to one room one day. It was probably on my 4-year anniversary where I was, I had just got done analyzing a specimen.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Sergeant Truitt. And it was a two-way glass, sorry. And they asked me to drink something. And I said, well, okay. They said, you want something to drink? I took a little sip of it. I said, tastes funny. They said, drink it. They said, drink it, specialist. In the military, you don't ask questions. After that, I woke up in my bunk, and a lot of things are blank. But I remember it was very milky. It almost, it was one of those things like whenever you're out drinking with friends and you just kind of gradually just forget things. But I feel like it was on a lot bigger scale, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up, and you don't want to ask questions. I remember I saw my first sergeant win. And, he's one of those guys, you don't talk to this guy unless it's something important. And I wasn't about to go up to him and say, for Sergeant Quinn, I think, I may have been in some, whatever this is going on, because that will get you out real quick and not in a good way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's try this. Try to go to that moment where they offer you to drink that milky liquid. Just go to that moment.
Okay.
And see what happens next. Just go on that timeline. What happens to you after you drink it?
I take a sip, and then I see different colors. Mostly white.
Perfect. What happens next? Just observe and keep telling me what happens.
I kind of feeling fizzily, like my whole body is just
Pulse. What happens to your body?
Feeling like fizzily, like I'm a human foam, like I could go down a drain.
Mm-hmm. Look what they're doing to you after.
Like I am just completely just not physical anymore. Like I could go anywhere and do anything.
Yeah, like it's your molecular structure is being changed.
Yes. But it feels like bubbles. My whole body feels like bubbles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
So
molecules. Yes. Yeah. You can expand, you can contract, you can do anything.
Yeah.
With the energy that way. Look what happens next.
I wake up and I try to convince myself nothing happened. But I remember the headache was bad.
So you just completely, like, that moment, it's completely blank, right, in you?
I remember going down a drain, if that makes any sense whatsoever.
Yeah, yes, makes sense. It's like a vortex, it's draining you. In, down, down, right? That's a feeling.
Yep. And I go down and I see a white light. And all of a sudden, I am on a different planet.
Perfect. How does it look like? Look around. What do you see?
Like a beautiful day on Earth. Beautiful sky. But I'm standing in a line.
What?
I'm standing in a line. And nobody's talking. It's like everybody knows not to talk. And so we're standing outside. I can breathe. It feels like Mars. I'm looking down at the ground. I'm kicking rocks. But for some reason, I know not to say anything.
Okay.
But I mean, look around. But it's like if you say something or even whisper something, it's like somebody will know.
Right. Look what happens next. What happens to you in that line?
Okay. Hold on, it takes a while.
Yeah, you can fast forward.
Okay, I'm going into I see two big glass doors open. Mm-hmm. But not in or out, just inward. Wow. There's a human there, but another being standing behind them. And they are not human. Mm-hmm. But it's like they're giving directions. And you can see their head move, but it looks like real quick little gestures, what they're doing. But they have big black eyes. Huge almond black eyes.
What is the skin color?
Oh, it's hard to explain. It's not gray. It's not yellow. Mm-hmm. But it's like a really, really, really light brown.
Are they tall?
Yes, and they have 4 legs.
Do they feel like angry, vicious type, kind of?
Very
energy-wise.
Very like very proceduratorial. I don't know if that's a word, but like they only worried about is getting us through our procedures that we have to do. Like they have that one set in mind. Like, okay, pass. Okay, no pass. Okay. Like it's like they're just the human standing right there is just waiting for their approval rating. But they are the shot caller, whenever it comes to this type of reception or whatever we're in.
Okay, perfect. What do they tell you? Do they let you go?
They say left or right. Which way do I go?
Yeah, where'd you go?
I feel like most people are going to the left.
Okay. Go to the left and see.
Okay, there's another of the same being. Oh, there's somebody standing behind him. And they're, oh man, they have like bumps all over, almost like a lizard.
What
And,
color?
oh, everything just dark green to the legs, and up their shoulders it turns into like a brown, and they have bumps all over them, and a protruding snout, and they're saying something from their mouth, but I can't understand it. They're the first ones I've ever heard that actually make mouth sounds, but they didn't sound pretty.
Okay. Go pass him by.
They're wearing something like around their shoulder too, like almost like a type of it's got bandages on, almost like something they're proud to wear.
Mm-hmm. Like a collar with extension, something.
Yeah. But they don't even notice me. They're basically just. It's like we're in a line of like something you would. I feel like a. What do you call it? Like you're on a utility line, manufacturing line.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just the overseer. That's it.
Okay, go further. See what happens. Go to the important moment.
Okay. I'm going up further. There's a ship hovering me now. It's not making a bit of noise. It's just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
And there are 3 of the 4-legged ones standing under it. Almost like they're waiting for something. The sky is setting. And I feel like it's almost beginning to get like a sunset. It's very beautiful.
Do you go on the ship, or what do you do next?
Yeah, they're telling me like almost waving one of their legs to come on and get on the ship. So I'm going to go ahead and get on. I asked him, how do I get on? And he just waved me up. I'm in the ship now. Everything is white around me, like a bright white.
Look what to do next. Where are you going?
White light.
Yeah, all around.
A hallway.
Walk through them.
I'm all alone. I feel okay. I see it. I'm looking to the left, and I see a wall, but it's see-through. But I can see all the stars.
You can see all the what? Sorry?
All the stars.
All the stars. Okay.
All the stars, and there's a seat there. Nobody's in it. I feel like somebody should be in it. I mean, I can touch these stars. Oh. And there's a module right in the middle of the seat. And it looks like I could put my hands there. But there's one extra finger. One extra finger. And I'm moving my arms right now, and I feel like I can just control time and space. Everything. Like I'm moving my arms, but everything is moving with me. Oh, it's beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah.
I mean, the stars, everything is moving with me. And I feel like I can almost open up time and space just using my hands. And just go anywhere that I want to.
Do you go and sit in that seat, or somebody else comes? Look further.
Wait for these stars. Such. I thought it was just a screen, but you can dip your hands into it, and you can.
Right.
It's
Enjoy.
Amazing. You put your hands in like you're separating something.
Like a curtain opening up.
But I feel like I can navigate anywhere and anything. I can go anywhere, anytime, any place.
Beautiful.
I just still feel like somebody's watching me though.
Okay, look around and see who's watching you. 1 second, I'll be right back. Just don't go out of trance.
There's another being right beside me.
Sorry. Sorry, are you still there?
I'm here.
Are you still there, or are you here?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the stars.
Perfect. So you said that you feel like somebody's observing you.
It's almost like they're seeing what I'm going to do.
Do you see any energies around?
No, but I just feel like they're watching me.
Okay.
Like, what is he going to do? You know?
Fast forward. Look what happens after you do that, after you saw all of that. What do you do next?
I'm walking out of the room. There's a beautiful woman. She has blonde hair. Like a model. Blonde hair. She just turned around and glanced at me. Big blue eyes. And it was like that look that somebody gives you whenever they know that they like you.
Okay. Does she look more like human? She's what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
She's not wearing any clothes.
Look at her. Is she human? Touch her. Touch her and read her DNA just with intention, and it will come to you, to your mind, if she has a human DNA or hybrid. Or...
Oh, it's a hybrid. There ain't no way no human can have eyes like that.
Hybrid.
Everything about her is perfect except for her eyes.
Are they like glass with stripes? Kind of like crystal, almost crystalline structure.
Yes, actually, yeah. And they're just very glassy. She's looking at me right now.
Artificial,
You
like.
know, we're talking in our heads.
Ask her what her name is. What is that? Sorry.
Call L.
Okay. What is she doing here?
She pointed up whenever you asked that.
Ask her telepathically. What are you supposed to do here?
I think they're from the future. And there's something that has happened where they have to go back in time, I guess, and retrieve human DNA to keep the species going. I almost feel like AI is taking over their reality.
Okay, ask her if there are any others like her on the ship right now.
Yes. One, she said one for each. Whatever that means. One for each.
Ask her what it means. Each whom? Human like you?
I feel like it's not, I mean, like me, but for different time periods.
Like they picked humans from different timelines.
Yes, that's exactly what she means. She just nodded. Her name is Kal-El. She just told me again.
Okay.
Oh, she's so cute.
Ask her, what are you supposed to do here?
She just said one purpose. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she pointed up. She did. Oh, hold on. She's telling me something. She pointed at a wall.
Okay.
It looks like there's something in the wall. They're living things in the wall, like fetuses.
Well, ask her what it is.
Oh, I don't have to. I know. They look like babies with big eyes.
Wait, right in the walls you see like hybrids? Like they're growing them?
That's all yeah. And whenever I look back at her, she is just smiling right now.
Wait, look at the wall sideways. Like, does it look like there's two walls and there's a buffer zone in between and it has some substance? So it's like in a big aquarium where they're raising hybrids?
It looks like a big aquarium. And they look like they are 2x4s almost, with little tubes sticking out of. You can't tell the sex of the children or fetuses.
Right.
They have big heads and big eyes.
Right.
And she is like looking at them like, look, like, like somebody else say, look.
Right.
This, like understand,
Mm-hmm.
They're doing something for the benefit of humanity. This particular race is. I feel like they're having trouble in our future. I don't know from what. All she just keeps doing is pointing up and towards the wall. I don't think it's something we're meant
to know. Okay. Are you the only one there?
Yes.
In the craft?
Her and I right now. Her and I in this room, and the fetuses, and then the ceiling, the floor, everything else is a bright white.
Right. Ask her why you're there.
She said love. Love is life.
Try to touch her. Yeah, but
she pushed my hand away.
She has draconian DNA too.
She pushed my hand away.
There's like 32% of draconian and then 7 human and then the rest.
She has beautiful hair.
I know, yeah, but the rest is like the tall whites or
yes, big eyes.
Yeah, they're like artificial, almost like a doll looking.
Well, I'm feeling that you're trying to preserve some race. I don't know if it's ours in a different timeline, but I'm trying to touch her, and every time I do, like whenever you see a guy, whenever you don't like or something, they kind of put their arm around me.
Yeah.
You just kind of like, well, that's like what she's doing to
me. Yeah, I walk behind. Do you see me? I walked behind her and touched her, and
yeah,
I just saw
your hand.
How do you see me?
I just see your arm.
Okay.
That's it.
You see me like energy? Let me come to you.
No, I just saw you touch her left shoulder.
Right.
And I just saw that for a split second.
Okay. Because I feel this is connected to read her mind or ask her, are any of these hybrids yours? Do they have your DNA samples they used? Did they?
Yes.
How many?
Well, she nodded her head like, yes. I feel all of them are mine.
Yeah.
That's why she's showing.
What number comes to mind when I ask you how many?
11.
Okay. How many are total on the spacecraft right now in different rooms?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, she just took me to that room.
Mm-hmm.
I came up from the other craft I was in, and I walked down the hall, and then she guided me to the left, and there I was.
Right.
But as far as on the wall right now, as far as the little ones, 11. I'd counted them before.
Okay.
11 exactly.
Look around. Do you see the door?
It's like, you know what's weird is it's there are 3 rows. There's 5, 5, and then on the very top there's 1. Almost like that one at the top is meant for something.
Yeah. Ask her why this top one is it different?
I asked, she automatically just said what I got on our meet.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to another room. Find the door. Like you're standing like behind your back. Turn around. There's an opening there. We can go through. Let's go to another room, see. I got the number 89. All of the hybrids they have. There's like multiple rooms. They're all connected.
I see a number.
Right.
I see a number. 81.
81. Okay.
81. I don't know what it means. 81.
I keep saying 89. Okay, let's go to the room next to this one, like they share, because it's kind of semi-transparent, really, you can see through. Let's go to that one. I just went through some corridor here and just ended up in some, it's like a research type lab, research center. That's what came to mind.
Okay.
Where are you now?
I'm not allowed to go in there.
Okay. Do you see like the shelves? It's almost like they're in the wall.
There are two beings on each side, or sticking their arms out like. But it's weird because they're acting like they know that I'm here.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Okay, feel the energy of these beings. What do you feel? Do you feel warm?
They are tall. I feel like they have big skulls. And they're wearing no shirt, but almost like a skirt kind of thing around their waist that goes down to their knees. And they have a weapon.
What does it look like?
Oh, they're holding it with both arms. It looks like some type of rifle, laser type deal. I don't see a magazine in it.
Right. Yeah, it's very like low vibrational because I feel like cold and shivering around them.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, well, the point is, they're really not doing a favor to humanity. They're actually trying to make us go on the negative timeline. So,
Well, don't tell them that because they have a sense of authority right there. Like
oh
they are
yeah,
doing the right thing.
sure, yeah. So let's go to the particular moment. Disconnect from the ship. Let's just disconnect.